that shape on the screen today. Hey! Grab your friends, 'cause it's time to play. Hey! Spiky hair or a giant cape, tiny tail or a monster shape, squinty eyes in a mask so bright, hit the buzzer if you know it's right. Guess that shadow, call it out loud. Is it hero, sidekick, villain from the crowd? Guess that shadow, point at the glow. If you think you've got it, shout it, let us know. Bendy ears on a mystery head, stretchy arms reaching off the edge, big round shoes on a jumping blur. Could be him, could be him, could be her. Guess that shadow.
Hello, everybody. How are we all tonight? Hope we're doing good. It's halfway through the season. It's episode 1 of the Silhouette, episode 26. Halfway through season 2. So, yeah. How is everybody tonight? I'm just sharing it out to a few people. There we go. So hopefully people get here for either 9:15 or not. We are doing 90s cartoon characters. This is a part 2 because we did 90s cartoon characters in the 80 season 1. So and of course our not of course but our faithful assistant is co-host is yet to get here, so but that's all right. We have me, Rick Piper of Colossus Comics. Bum 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 bum. So although nobody's here really to hear this, we do have somebody who picked a thing for this silhouette for this episode. Who it is, I won't tell till the end. So we'll wait till quarter after, of course, to see whether anybody shows up. And then start showing things off. Hey, Fitzjosa, how are you? Hello, Kieran the Cutest, how are you? Tonight, we are doing 90s cartoon characters, silhouettes of them. Do you think you'll know them? This is a part 2, because we did some in season 1. This is season 2. There's 15 rounds. You get one guess per round. The first right guess gets 3 points. The second right guess in the chat, of course, gets 2 points, and the third right guess gets 1 point. After that, you just get bragging rights that you got the right guess. Good, thanks. I get a free computer tower today. Someone was going to sell it, but the shop didn't want it, so I got a free tower. Awesome. Are you putting more than Windows 7 on it? Not that like I like the earlier versions of Windows. I think they get suckier as they go along, but unfortunately, a lot of stuff nowadays needs later versions to operate. I put Windows 10 on it actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's when I'm running. 10.
I'm running 11.
Oh,
They forced me. It automatically updated.
oh, I turn those things off. I don't let it automatically update on me. It asks, or when it asks me it wants to update, I say, no, thank you.
Mm.
But
I wish I was
hello.
on Windows 7, but my stuff stopped working when I didn't update.
Yeah, I get that. Us people that are trying to do stuff, it doesn't always, sometimes we have to update when we don't want to.
Mhm.
But how are you this evening?
I'm doing well. I cooked some taquitos. Hi.
Uh, Kieran says, I can't put 11 on this tower as it's from 2011. How ironic that it's from 11
Mhm.
and it can't get 11. So, do you think you are ready for 90s cartoons part 2?
Yeah, I am definitely ready. Those were the times that I run home from school and put down my book bag, and when I'm supposed to do my homework, I'd just be eating snacks and watching television.
Sounds like something I'd do.
Yeah. Then on Saturdays, I wake up and eat snacks and watch cartoons then too. I just
Yeah.
pretty much my whole childhood was watching TV and cartoons.
Yeah, I feel sorry for kids today. Most of them don't have Saturday morning cartoons like we did back then. There's channels with cartoons on like 24/7, but it's not the same
Mhm.
thing as waking up, like 5 or 6 or 7 in the morning on a Saturday and going to the TV and watching those cartoons
Mhm.
and switching between channels, what cartoons on? You can have like 3 or 4 channels with all the different cartoons. It's like, which
Mhm.
ones do I like the best? And trying to sometimes it's 2 shows on that you like at the same time and go in between the two.
Yep, I remember that. But it was cool because then we go to school on Monday, everyone would be talking about the cartoons from Saturday. It's like, oh, do you see the new episode? Like X-Men, that's what we used to do. We watch
Yeah,
X-Men, the
yeah,
cartoon, and then we watch Spider-Man and stuff. And then everyone's
yeah,
like, oh, do you see what happened? And there's like, we go, yeah. It's basically what you do when you read a comic. It was the same thing, but with cartoons in the
yeah.
90s.
The only thing I didn't like about the X-Men animated series and Spider-Man of the 90s is it only had like 13 episodes a season.
Yeah, then it would loop. I guess
Yeah.
it didn't want people to get left behind. It wanted to make sure kids would see it.
Kieran Nikita says older stuff actually taught you something, and you actually care put into it. Unlike
Mhm.
the brain mashing at the generated rubbish from the modern day. Yeah.
Well, modern day cartoons are interesting because they're being made by people who grew up with 90s cartoons, but it's almost like they're making them for themselves and not for kids, though. If that makes any sense. It's not for kids, it's just what they want to see.
Yeah. Although you would think they want to see better stuff than what they're making.
They're weirdos. I think they mostly just smoke weed and make jokes.
If they smoke weed and made jokes, you might get
Mhm.
something like Beavis and Butthead, and Beavis and Butthead would be better than what we have today.
That's a good. Well, Beavis and Butthead, in a way, it was what they say was kind of like the jokes that teenagers would make. Just no filter, just saying stuff to trying to make their friends laugh, sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But the cartoons they have on Cartoon Network, they're far out. They're out there. They're weird stuff now.
Yeah. And although nobody was here when I said it too, something else for tonight, again, we have somebody having picked a silhouette for the night. So one of
Ooh,
these silhouettes will be by possibly somebody in the audience. If they're here or not, I can't say. Well, I will say, but at the end of the show, of course.
oh right.
And I'll
Well,
say
that's a good
which,
way to get a
say
lot of
which,
points real fast.
yeah, we know Fitzchoso has done it. He's done it 4 times and been successful 3. Um, one time he wasn't quite successful. He did get 50 points back of the 100 he spent, but you know,
It is a gamble.
so he lost 50 points that time. But the other 3 times after that, he's gotten points since then, and I guess he learned from then.
Hmm.
He thought the first one would be so easy for people or not so easy for people, and he's like, these people know their stuff a little bit more than I thought.
Hmm.
And I kind of need to make them harder.
Yeah,
More
he's got to remember
obscure.
that he's the young buck around here. All us guys have been around watching TV and reading comics and watching movies for decades.
Yeah. Now, and not to be, say a lot, but, there's a lot of these, even though I know the shows and all that, that I don't think I'd ever be able to guess
That's true.
myself. You
Sometimes
know,
around number 5, you throw stuff at me, and I'm like, "Whoa, I don't know any of this stuff now." Yep, you really surprised me. That's the thing about this. I find out about shows and comics and characters I never even heard of.
yeah. And that's another fun part about this is learning about shows and characters possibly that you could be interested in. Not always, but
Mhm.
And for some of them, I was doing some overseas, but I decided to be nice and stop doing quite overseas. The most I do is Canada.
Oh, okay.
I gotta have some Canadian representation in some of this stuff.
Oh, okay. One thing comes to mind right off the bat for Canadian, but I'm not going to say it because it might show up.
And we got a minute till we start. Obviously, we would normally start if there's like 3 or more people who are want to play before 9:15. But at 9:15, no matter what, we start whether there's only one person to play or no people to play. Not that that's
Hmm.
happened very often, but we are halfway
Sometimes.
through this season. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Mhm. So, do you talk about the points and the prizes and the rules?
I did a little bit. Not sure whether Curran heard that or not. Uh, yeah, I think I talked about it a little bit just because of Curran showing up. So it is
All right.
time. It is 9:15. So it's time for round one. It's time to watch. It's not Saturday morning, but it's time to watch our first cartoon character or something like that. I don't know. So,
Hey, this number one.
yeah, this is number one. Anybody know this? Do you know this?
I think I know it, but you could be tricking everyone.
It's number one. Would I do that?
I don't know. We'll see.
Is the price is the price of an activation code for Microsoft Office? I don't know. I think you meant what is the price. Don't know offhand. Fitzchozo is saying, I know it's a character from Fish Police.
Hmm. See, that's a good guess. That's from the 90s. I'm surprised he knew about that.
CJ Posh is here and says, Ariel! What is the prize of an activation code for Microsoft Office? I have no idea. Being able to use it?
Yeah, usually I just install it and I don't even think about it.
So Fitzchozo, are you going to put in a guess from whatever you think it is? Or whoever you think it is? I'm surprised Outcast is not here. Fitzchozo says he is not guessing, and we have no Outcast.
What?
Uh, uh,
See, I told you number one's tough.
Curran the Cutest, are you gonna play? Kieran says Ariel from the 1989 Disney movie. Well, technically, it's not. It can't be from a movie. We are dealing with 90's cartoons. So I'll disregard that second part of your answer. um, just in case the Ariel part is correct. So we have two guesses, both Ariel. Do you believe they're correct, or do you think Fitzchozo is correct and that this is some character from Fish Police, or do you think it's some character entirely different? Alpha.
Well, since it's number one, let's just say it's Ariel because that's a well-known character. And she did have a Saturday morning cartoon, and then I think she was part of the Disney Afternoon too.
Yes. Well, only one person was a bit underwater here, and that was Fitzchozo, because this is Ariel from her, like you said, Saturday morning cartoon. I did watch that a little bit, so let's put Posh on the list here for number one. And then Kieran. for number 2. And since we don't have a third person, nobody. Mr. Nobody is back. He gets a lot of guesses. Right. Well, although number 1 was a bit fishy, wasn't all that fishy because people got it. So on to round 2 and see. Let's swim over to round 2 and see what's in the water for it. Now, round 2. Do you think you know round 2?
Uh-huh. Yep, definitely. That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. I like this show too. Well, it was originally a part of another show, of course, and
Oh, that's a hint.
not much of one, but I guess.
Oh, sure it is. It's a big hint.
We have
Oh, yeah.
Fitzchoso coming in and saying, Pinky. Kieran, the cutest says Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Kieran, you don't actually have to say the show or whatever. If you want to just put in something like the name, that's all you have to put in. That way you can get it in a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how fast you can type or not type, but. And CG Posh comes in with Pinky. So we have all 3 people answering Pinky. Do you believe they're correct, or do you think it's some other character?
I believe they are correct.
Well, let's not keep everybody in the dark. It is Pinky! Well, I'm not sure whether they're geniuses, but they're definitely not insane.
Sure.
Kieran says, my internet is slow, so I'll be delayed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hey, anything that can help you, you know. So, that is number round 2, and we have, of course, Fitzchoso getting first place, followed by Kieran in second place, and then Posh in third. So let's see. Let's test their intellect, see whether they're geniuses, whether they're insane on round 3. Now, do you know who this one is?
I think I do, but it may go by a different name. So I'd have to look that up.
No. Oh, Kieran types in Pegasus. And now we're just waiting on, of course, Fitzchoso and CJ Posh. How posh is he? Posh puts in Pegasus as well. And then Fitzchoso. So, do you think they are right and this is the winged wondered horse of Pegasus? Or do you think this is
I believe.
other character?
Yeah, I believe that is Pegasus from the Hercules show, right?
Yes, everybody's flown to the right height.
Yeah, sometimes Disney changes the names,
Yeah.
so I wasn't 100% sure, but everybody else was.
And see, Kieran, just typing in the name, you got it before everybody else. And Posh is in
Mhm.
second, followed by Fitzchozo in third. It's really a hodgepodge of who's first, second, and third in this first 3 rounds.
Yep.
Although Kieran's been only second or first at this point, so that's good. So let's see. Let's fly up to the next tights. Let's fly from round 3 to round 4. Whether they'll be able to hold it up with their strength.
Interesting.
Now, any idea who this might be?
Yeah, I just didn't realize this character had such a tiny neck.
Kieran says.
I mean, that thing's
Go ahead.
just hanging on by a thread, huh?
Yeah. Kieran says, Tommy. CJ Posh puts Tommy Pickles.
Hmm.
And then Fitzchozo says Tommy as well. So we have all 3 people guessing Tommy. Do you believe they're correct, or you think this is something else, somebody else?
Yes, indeed. It is Tommy the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yep.
That's a joke. It's Tommy Pickles from Rugrats.
Yes, nobody was in a pickle this round. Or were they? Because it's Tommy Pickles.
Mm-hmm. The Nickelodeon animation original, part of the Snick lineup. Saturday Night Nick.
So Kieran
Snick.
gets another round of first, and Posh gets another second round, and Fitzchozo gets third again. Well, nobody, like I said, was in a pickle in that round. Let's see how much of a pickle they get in round 5. Now, do you know who this is?
Yeah, I do, but I'm confused about the year of the release. If my guess is correct, I don't know. This is a 90's character.
What came up when I did 90's?
Hmm.
Or did I just assume? I'm pretty sure it did. Fitzchozo puts Bender. Kieran says, the robot off of Futurama. I forgot his name. Dang it. Well, Kieran, in this program, we allow people to take the name, take other people's guesses and make them their own. If you think somebody has a right answer and you don't know it, you're free to use it, because technically we don't know one way or another. We can't know. We can guess, but
That's true.
And Fitzgerald says for some reason it kept censoring his actual name. Wow, another censoring tactic from last week by YouTube. And Kieran says Bender.
Must be an offensive term in some countries.
I'm not kidding. YouTube chat wouldn't allow his name to go through when spelled normally. Oh, I believe you. Last week we were having the same problem for one round for one of the guesses. I forget which one it was at this point, but so Posh, if you're listening and you want to put in your guess, instead of an E at the end, put a 3. Like Kieran and thing.
Strange.
Fitzgerald.
How rude.
Excuse me.
All right. Are all the guesses in?
I answered a min before Fizz did. It doesn't show up on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes YouTube.
Yep, that's why he shows the chat.
Sometimes YouTube isn't putting things through. As we know, Fitzgerald was saying it. He copied my answer. It's not the game. In this case, it's YouTube. If you spell out Bender right, it's not accepting it. It won't show it. You can see my chat. It's not showing it. This is nothing about the game. This is YouTube. Even the last time you had this problem, it's YouTube. It's the internet. Well, internet and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly why I show the chat, is so people can see what I'm seeing. Kieran says Bender means adult entertainment worker in some countries. Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Whoa. Me neither. See?
I
The silhouette game is educational.
Yeah, I just think of it as somebody going on a bender, bending the elbow, drinking a lot.
Oh.
And that's where I assumed his name was from, especially with his personality and drinking a lot.
So, do you have 3 answers?
Nope. I guess CJ Posh is not playing again because his answer didn't show up, and it's not my fault.
That's YouTube for you.
It's YouTube, it's the internet, it's how these things work. And again, it's why I've from the start when I started doing this, I decided to show the chat because I've been on other channels where the exact same thing has been, the problem. They've had some sort of game going on or whatever. And, like I see in my chat, when I type my name, mine comes up first, shall we say, a lot of times, or very up higher on a list than thing. And heck, even when we were doing whatchamacallit,
Scribbattle?
yeah, Scribbattle, they showed the chat too, because you got to show the chat just to say, show that you're being honest. You're not playing any sort of favoritisms with anybody. It's the way that I see it on my screen, and I can't see your screen. It's just like if you were doing the thing, I would have to go
Hmm.
by what your screen shows you. Anyways,
That's right.
who do you believe it is?
Yeah, I did some research, and Futurama debuted March 28th, 1999. And so I believe this is Bender from Futurama.
Well, you didn't even have to go on a bender to find that out.
Oh, he's named Bender because he's a machine that bends like stuff.
I thought it was because he was an alcoholic.
Oh, no, no, no. Remember the first episode, he was going to get in the machine that, eliminates people because he was sad with his life as a bender. Like he would bend bars and stuff in the factory.
Oh, I didn't see that. So
Hmm. And excuse our language, we didn't realize that we were going to be offending people.
I don't think we've offended anybody here. Anyways,
What? YouTube says so.
let's get off this bender and go on to another.
Okay, this one's tough for me. Nothing comes to mind.
Metal says would have been funnier if he had put his evil twin, actually the good twin, Lexo instead. Oh, if I did that, hey, I did not know about that. Otherwise, I would have done that, and I would have put it up higher.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's true. That would have been a crazy number 10 or 15. Everyone would miss that. Well, no, not everyone. Metal would have had a good chance, but Metal doesn't play. But if he did, you could not defeat the Metal.
So we are in round 6. So things are supposed to start to get a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know I saw this show as in the 90s myself, obviously. I watched this show. I think it only lasted a season or two, but I thought it was pretty good.
I'm still trying to figure out what it is.
Kieran says, I'm off to bed. Serenara, Rick, and Alpha. Okay, thanks for playing for as long as you did.
Yeah. The points add up even if you don't finish the game.
Yeah. Any guesses, Fitzjozo? Metal says it's been a while, so probably not the case anymore. But at one point, could tell the Futurama episode by the byline joke in the opening. I'll check
Oh, I forgot
Discord
about that.
later to see the scores. Well, you can. The scores won't be updated till next week, or so you've actually got 6, 10, 12. Fitzjoseph says he has no idea. Metal's not playing. CGI Posh isn't probably playing now. And Kieran's gone, so. And you have any guesses for you, Alpha?
No, I don't recognize this at all.
Okay, so I guess I will just show it. I know this one. They were part of a duo. Well, that is correct. This is Rusty, the boy
Oh,
robot. Rusty and Big Boy, I think it was, or Big something.
Big Guy and Rusty.
Big Guy and Rusty, yeah.
Oh, that was based off of an independent comic too. I had a guess. I thought so, but I just didn't remember what he looked like. So I couldn't.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking a Jimmy Neutron friend or something. I was like, eh.
So
I think that was animated by the same team as the Tick.
I can't believe round 6 and I got people.
Well, they only showed it on Saturdays, you know.
They only showed.
And it was like one season, like you said.
It shows it says Frank Miller comic.
Oh, really? Wow, he made something family appropriate. Put out a lot of streetwalkers and stuff in it.
Nobody was a big enough guy to get round 6. Let's see whether those will be big enough to get round 7. So, any idea who this might be?
Oh yeah.
Metal says 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. It was a weird show. I kept looking at the eyes, those beady eyes. It bothered me. Great voice acting, though. Top tier talent.
Chozo says Doug.
Good guess.
Since he's the only one that's playing at the moment, do you think he's correct or not?
Oh, he's the only one playing. No, but it's a child, and I think this character was voiced by the same person who voiced Rusty, the boy robot that we just saw.
Okay, and who do you believe that is? Well, not. I shouldn't say who do you believe that is. Who do you believe the character
I actually don't know the
is?
actor's name.
Who do
I
you
think it's
believe
Bobby Hill. I'm king of the hill.
Well, you're right on the hill. It is Bobby Hill.
Oh, sorry, Fizz.
Well,
That's my
Fergus,
purse. I don't know you.
Sorry.
is that actually your voice or somebody? Are you doing that?
Oh, that was my Bobby Hill voice.
Oh, wow, good. Well, nobody was king of the hill for round 7. Will anybody be king of the hill in round 8?
Ooh, okay. Okay, this one's tricky. I don't know. It's tricky, but I'm not sure if it's what I think it is.
Yeah, it was Bobby Hill. You said Doug.
Uh-huh. Wrong 90s cartoon.
Or are you saying Bobby for this one? It's Jozo.
Oh, wait, are you behind in the stream? Is press the live button. Catch up.
No, I don't think he's behind because he had no idea for the one. He was guessing for Bobby. He said Doug. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh, okay. I think I know who this is.
Fitzgerald says, I don't know this character. So I guess that means this round is basically over.
Whoa.
So, any idea who this might be?
Yes, indeed. I remember watching the debut of the new Family Channel. I think it was either Fox Family or ABC Family or Disney Family or whatever. But one of the premiere shows that they had was the Donkey Kong show. And the Donkey Kong CG show was a show. Oh, I think it was Donkey Kong Country, not just Donkey Kong. And it was a CG animated show. And one of the characters was named Swanky Kong. And I think this is Swanky Kong.
Oh, you are close, but you have no cigar. This is Bluster Kong. Right show. Wrong character.
I guess I missed that episode. What's his name again?
Bluster.
Bluster Kong.
BLUST.
Strange name.
Yeah. He was never in the games. He was just made for this show. That show. Metal says, okay, how many people have even watched this video game related series to know this character that only exists in it?
Well, like I said, you know, the whole reason I watched the channel, the debut of the channel, was for Donkey Kong Country, the series. I love video games, and I like video game based stuff.
So I think Metal knew who it was.
I'm not sure about that. He never said he would have went, well, duh, or something.
Well, he that statement was said before I revealed this, so, or as I revealed it.
Yeah, I knew what show it was because I knew it. I could tell it was a Kong. I just didn't know which one.
Yeah, I
Actually looked up and said, is there a fancy Kong? And I was like, no, there's a swanky Kong. And I was like, oh, okay, it must be swanky.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. It was Bluster.
And Metal says, I've seen every episode of it. Well, that was a bit of a bluster for people. I wonder whether this will be as much of a bluster in round 9.
Okay, okay, my first impression was one thing, but I'm not sure. Wait. Okay, now I'm not. Now I really don't know. The more I look at it. Wait. Oh. Yeah, maybe that's okay. There's a lot of female characters in the 90s, and they kind of all have the same body, you know? So this, I went through a lot of. Dang. Okay, now I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay. Okay, I think I know who I think it is now. Or who I want to say it is. I just went through like 6 female 90s cartoon characters.
We'll have to hear every single one of them in a second or two. After Fitzchozo makes his intentions known.
Well, the thing is, I could still be wrong. Because,
Well, that's
like I said, they all look so similar. Yeah. It's going to be weird.
And we are in number 9, too. So.
That's true.
So, of course, like you said, we're just waiting on Fitzchozo. Fitzchozo gave the Metal says found the exact picture you used. So Metal believes he knows who it is. I'd
Ooh,
ask him
I
to
didn't.
say. I'd ask him to say, but he probably won't. just so,
Yeah.
just so he doesn't take the chance of getting points. He wants to be at
Yeah, he does it for the love of the game.
Okay, so Fitzchozo says he gives up. Who? Okay, take us through your cast of characters of who you thought it was and where you ended up.
Okay, the first character I thought it was like, oh, that's April O'Neil. I was like, wait, that hand's really tiny, and I was like, oh, that's not a hand, that's a wrench holding a hand holding a wrench, and I was like, okay. And I was like, wait, so it's not Lisa Mazza from Gargoyles? Okay, I guess it's not April or Lisa Mazza, and it's like, so that brings it down to two characters, and it's like, okay, it's either Carly Davis from Biker Mice from Mars, who's a mechanic, which of course she'd be holding that, or it's Hannah Dundee from Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. So I'm gonna lean towards Charlene Davison from Biker Mice from Mars. Final answer. Yeah.
Well, you took a long road, but you got to the right answer.
Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, Fizz. I got it. So that's good. So many female sidekicks in the 90s. That's the way the girls got representation. You have a team of boy characters, which the boys would live through, and then they have their girl sidekick.
Yeah, Fitzgerald says, I have to go now. My phone is losing power.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
contestants are leaving. Sometimes when the show's on so late, I'll get sleepy.
Outcast is here.
Ooh, he's going to steal all the points now. He's just waiting for everyone to leave. Like cracking his fingers and rubbing his hands together. It's like showtime.
Well, Outcast, you missed 1 through 9. And just because I'm nice and I want to give you a chance, we just did number 9, which was Charlene Davison from Biker Mice from Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Metal says you probably missed most of the show. Would have gotten everything correct knowing you. Then he laughs at that. First was Ariel from Little Mermaid TV show. Then was
From Under the Sea.
Pinky from Pinky and the Brain.
Steven Spielberg presents Pinky and the Brain.
Then was Pegasus from Hercules.
Disney's Hercules.
And then there was Tommy Pickles, which his middle name is Malcolm, which when I first saw that, I'm like,
whoa.
Tommy Malcolm? Jeez, it's Metal.
Oh, wow. That's what he looked like as a baby? Well, he probably was born in the 90s, huh?
Then we had Bender. Did we do?
From Futurama. Matt Groenings.
Then we had Rusty the Boy Robot. From Rusty and Big Boy.
Well, the big guy in Rusty.
Yeah, Big Guy and Rusty.
No.
Metal is, shh.
Whoa. Oh, I didn't know he was a Frank Miller creation, so.
Cool. Yeah, and then of course we got Bobby Hill.
From King of the Hill.
Yeah, And then we have Bluster Kong from Donkey Kong Country, which brought us up
Mhm.
to 9, which we showed with Charlene Davison from Biker Mice from Mars. So now let's drive on over on an interplanetary journey, most likely back to Earth, to round 10.
Ooh. Okay. Who is this character?
I know, do you?
I know, I just don't have a name right now.
You don't have a name?
Nope. Well, not me. I don't have that character's name.
That's not what I meant, but yeah. Oh, okay. So, Outcast, round 10.
Oh,
AID.
okay. I know who it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I needed to ask my co-pilot, but I got it now.
Who's your co-pilot? I thought I was your co-pilot. I thought you were my co-pilot.
What? I meant Windows Copilot. See if you got the update to Windows 11 where they force you to use a bunch of AI and have it all in your computer. You can use it too.
Metal says this one would get me. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw the show, but don't recognize the silhouette. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you saw the show. I think we've talked about it before.
Mm-hmm. And if it's well, we could discuss the show later if it's what I think it is.
What's going on, Outcast? You still trying to do your research, figure this out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're the lone survivor. You can do it.
No clue, but it wouldn't surprise me if when you show it, I know who it is. Oh, I'm sure you will.
Oh man.
So, with that, who do you believe it is? Alpha?
I believe it is Dot Matrix from the show Reboot.
Oh, so close, but you have to reboot your answer. Because it's
Wait,
Bob.
what? No, Bob. I thought it was the girl, not Bob. No. Oh man, Bob. What is it? And a name is Bob for a CG show. I think that was the first ever serialized CG cartoon
Yeah.
on television. I think it got beat by the Crash Dummies for being the first. I think that Crash Dummies got the first, but it only had one episode. But this was serialized,
Yes.
and
this is
I think it took
Canadian.
4 years to animate all the episodes. So I think it started getting animated in the 80s, and then it finally got released in the 90s.
Metal says never would have never thought that was Bob. Oh.
Yeah, I guess I was getting them confused with the later season where he had the long dreadlocks. So he fooled me. I thought it was a girl.
Yeah, okay, so you know what's funny is I have a trading card of this character for Wizard. Yeah, and this is the Canadian representation. Of course, because Reboot was made by a Canadian company. I think it was Canadian cartoon.
Wow, I had no idea.
And of course,
Well, I know that the voice actors were Canadian.
And it was done, I believe, in Toronto. The same company that did Reboot did Beast Wars.
Yeah, they had Scott McNeil as one of the voices on the show. On both shows, actually, but Canadians voiced everything. Ocean Group voiced most of everything back then. The Canadian dollar was really low, so American animators took advantage of it.
Still is.
But this is a Canadian show, so a few cents.
Metal, I should say, says, I really like Bob as a character, especially when he came back basically as the Silver Surfer. Yeah, I like Bob too.
Oh. Well, the thing is, for a while they had Ian Corlett doing his voice with the second version of him. He voiced Cheetar and Goku in the original Dragon Ball Z dub, and then it was surprisingly this Bob shows up again. I just thought they recast, but it was a totally different character the whole time. The show's interesting. It has ups and downs and turns and twists and everything.
Well,
it's crazy.
To me, it just proves one thing: computers cheat at games.
What? Ooh, warning, incoming game. Actually, that makes games kind of scary because it's like, if they lose, they get erased or something, don't they? That's why they're playing so hard.
Metal says you could have put any dick show.
Whoa, language.
DIC show as Canadian rep as well. Yeah. Anyways, time to reboot out of round 10 and reboot into round 11. This shouldn't be as hard.
I don't know. There's some people they might not know. And what round is this?
Round 11.
11. So there's 4 more rounds. Either that or there's
5, including this one.
Yeah. It was like, well, I meant like 4 and a bonus round. Yeah. Actually thought the Canadian representation would be different. But it still might show up, so.
Outcast says Rogue. Do you agree with him?
Rogue the Bat from Sonic X? No. Sonic X is from the 2000s.
I think he's more thinking of Rogue from X-Men.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That does kind of look like her. I agree. It's probably Rogue from X-Men.
Well, you guys weren't going rogue on that answer. Yes, it's Rogue. And Metal says it's pronounced Deke, Rick. That's literally said at the end of every show. Yeah, I know. I remember that, but I just see DIC and I think of a different word.
It's a family show. You don't get demonetized.
Hey, there's always Dick Grayson, you know.
Okay, let's stop Graysoning around and go to the next round.
Let's stop dicking around.
You're not supposed to actually say it. You're not supposed to say it.
Well, let's go a little rogue and get out of round 11 and into round 12.
All right, nothing's coming to mind right now for this.
Metal says that's Rouge the Bat, Alpha. Like the makeup, not rogue. Different words.
Oh, okay. I'm just, for some reason, I always spell rouge when I write rogue out. I want to write rogue and I spell rouge. And the spell checker doesn't catch it. So I guess I got the two words mixed up both ways. Who could this be?
Well, I forget what show it's from, but I do have the name. So,
Oh, and it is a 90s cartoon?
yeah.
Huh. Wow, this is tough.
Well,
I can't even.
We are on round 12.
Yeah.
I know I gave you a gimme for round 11, but that's
Mhm.
just because I couldn't figure out where else to put her. I'd already used up all the easy slots, and
Yeah.
I wanted
Wow.
to use Rogue.
Who is this? Any guesses so far?
No,
Woo, this is a
of
tough
course,
one.
we're only got one person guessing at this point, and that's Outcast.
All right. You concede, Outcast.
Now, I think I know who some people might have guessed, but I'll say after.
Mm. I cannot recognize this.
But you want to know something? At least you got the right show with Dot Matrix.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
uh,
was something.
I think I almost went with her, but it's like, okay, I wanted to use Bob.
One thing about that show is I learned that all the characters' names are based off of CG animation terms and stuff, like Dot Matrix and Enzo and
Well, I
Bong.
thought Dot Matrix would have been from a printer, the Dot Matrix printer.
Oh, well, it's office technology, I guess.
Yeah, and she was really into analytics and all that, so that's why it would seem more that way to me.
But I just knew that the first time I ever heard of a Fong was when I was learning Maya in junior college.
Uh, and of course, there was megabyte and hexadecimal.
Ooh.
Okay, it says, yeah, I can see. Okay, and I think you got no guesses, Alpha?
For a second, I thought it might have been a kid from the show Recess, but I never really watched that show and I didn't learn their names. But this is definitely not a kid. This is someone large. So,
Large and in charge?
oh, I don't know that character.
No. This is Uncle Quigley. I forget what show he's from. I was thinking people might have thought it was Pop Tate from Archie, some sort, whatever Archie show might have been on in the 90s.
Well, I know there's a Archie cartoon, but I think it was the 2000s because I think it's modern animation.
Yeah.
I have the YouTube channel for the Archie cartoon, and they stream episodes.
They've had a few different ones. There's Archie's Weird Mystery, Little Archie,
Yeah, that's the one.
or something like that, you know. So
That was 2000s, right?
I'm not sure. Like, I think there's been a few different Archie cartoons, and
Some in the 80s.
80s.
I think it was Archie Kids, probably.
There might have been one in the 90s, I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Where's this character from again?
Metal says he's from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So
Oh, no wonder I didn't know.
So technically, he's an Archie character.
Wow, you're right. Because the television show was based on the Archie comic, and she's actually in some Archie issues as a crossover star.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if they actually had an episode with Archie in the show Sabrina,
Yeah.
the Teenage Witch.
Actually,
that would have been really cool.
The cartoon is more based on the live action TV series. although the live action TV series, of course, is based on the comic book, but they change it up quite a bit. The ants don't look anything like they do in the comic books. There's
Oh
a
yeah, they're
little bit
attractive.
more to, yeah, a little bit too more to that. Archie's Weird Mysteries, says Outcast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good animation on that show.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so there's what we brewed up for round 12. What did we brew up for round 13?
Oh boy.
Now, I must admit, this is actually the toy of the character from the show because I wasn't able to get a good image from the show for this character.
Oh no, that makes it even tougher. Oh.
Yeah, but at least I'm admitting it. It's the character. He looks, I'd say, very close, if not exactly like the thing. It's just, I wasn't able to get a full body shot.
Okay, so that's a hint in a way. That means that the show has a toy line.
Like almost every show did in the 90s and 80s. Not much of a hit there.
Uh okay. I guess I have a hint then based on I guess I got a guess. I have a guess based off of this now.
But you know what? The thing is, this silhouette gives you a great hint to do a search.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you're quick enough.
Yeah, but thing is, there's still a chance I'll be wrong if I got the show wrong that I guessed it may be from.
Yeah, so.
So any guesses from the chat?
Not yet, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm
What?
going to give him that counter. And it doesn't want to work. Okay, this isn't going to work either, so let's just... I got to switch
Oh,
counters. And
is
then
it really
switch
tiny?
It was, and then I'm switching back to the... I switched to a 45-second one, which it's never worked, and then I switched back to the 30-second one.
All right. Well, the show works better when it's kind of snappy.
Yeah. Outcast says he's from the Toxic Crusaders.
Ooh.
If that's true, then what character?
You need a name.
Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just in time. I gave the few second delay thing. And Outcast says, Headbanger.
Yep, that's what I guessed. Because you said toy line, I was like, okay, this looks like a Playmates toy. And so I searched, was there a two-headed character in the Toxic Crusaders cartoon? I said, yes, there was a two-headed character in Toxic Crusaders. His name was Headbanger. Headbanger is a fusion of two people, Dr. Bender, a mad scientist on the right side, and Fender, a surfer telegram guy left side. They fell into an atom smasher and became a conjoined mutant with two heads, each with his own personality. And yeah, so I think that's it.
Well, yeah, hit the nail on the head. This is Headbanger.
Ooh. That was tough. And it's ugly.
Oh, nobody got round 13, right?
It's one of those trauma films turned into a cartoon. It's the stuff James Gunn was like drooling over.
Metal says never heard of it. You never heard of the Toxic Avenger cartoon called the Toxic Crusaders? I heard of it. I
Yeah, he
never
had all his
watched it.
friends. The theme song goes, Toxic Crusaders, they're gross, but they still get girls.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've seen much of it myself, but I doubt it's anything like the movies.
It's not as naked as some movies, I guess, but it's still
No.
as gross.
No,
They have a video game getting released.
No, I mean like the Toxic Crusader or Toxic Avenger movie.
Well, yeah, he's gross, right? There's some gross stuff in the cartoon.
Yeah, he's gross, but then the movie is like way out there.
It's a cartoon, so it's
I
pretty out there.
recently saw the remake. I don't know why they ever created a cartoon. Well, it's the 90s. They created one for RoboCop Rambo, so nope, never heard. Nope, I know of the Toxic Avenger, never heard of the Toxic Crusaders. Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
They have a video game getting released soon. It's going to be a beat 'em up.
Well, they did a cartoon based on the Toxic Avenger and gave him a bunch of friends. Anyways, no use head banging to banging our head on round 13. Let's bang our head for round 14.
Oh boy. Well, what could this be?
This is round 14.
Golly. Oh boy, round 14. Never ceases to amaze me of how difficult these are.
Yeah, and just think, somebody from the audience chose one of these. I'm not saying which one, but, Outcast says, Carmen Sandiego? And since we've got the answer out of the only person in the chat to guess, do you think this is Carmen Sandiego?
No, I don't think that's Carmen Sandiego.
Why not?
Carmen Sandiego's lady with a big coat and a big hat.
Oh, okay. Man, here I thought it would be the tail.
Oh.
Or the beak. So, who do you believe this is?
The world famous character. I have no clue.
This is Princess Grace from Tailspin.
Oh, huh? What? Man, that's even the cutout is kind of blurry. That must have been a really obscure episode. I watched Tailspin. Oh boy, she doesn't even look Disney style.
Okay, says she's wearing a disguise. Well, we've asserted that it's not Carmen Sandiego, not wearing a disguise. So let's spin another tail and go with round 15.
What is this thing?
Okay, it says, who would have seen that coming?
Not me. I don't know what this is. Any guesses from the chat?
Not yet, and I actually need to put the no points in round 14.
Oh boy. Mine's playing tricks on me with the silhouette. I keep thinking I see one thing, but then makes me think I see something else. I can't tell if something's a leg or an arm or something holding something or a nose or I don't know what it is.
Which way is it going? Which way is it going?
I really don't know. Wait, something looks familiar about it, but I can't. It's not enough for me to. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe I could search this. I don't know if it's right, but
Metal says, I definitely do not recognize this character from this silhouette. And then Outcast says the elephant pea. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I'm not sure
see,
what
that's what I was thinking. I was like, is this Snuffleupagus or something? But yeah, I've got a guess now.
Okay, what is
I don't know if it's right. Wait, I gotta wait for the chat first.
We got Outcast said the elephant. I'm not sure why the P is on the end. Maybe he just hit the wrong character because I was gonna say T's next to P, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well,
yes.
Okay, here's my guess because I kind of see a fireman's hat on the character. And I was like, okay, were there any fireman cartoons? And I was like, okay, Rescue Heroes. That was a toy line. Was it a cartoon though? And I was like, well, I guess it was a cartoon. Yeah. And there was a Canadian firefighter from Quebec, and his name was Billy Blaze. And I'm guessing this is Billy Blaze.
And then Outcast, Willoughby the Hound. Okay. Ooh. But I'm sorry. You're all bucking up the wrong way. This is Toad Air Marshall from Bucky O'Hare.
Oh man, that silhouette threw me off. I probably would have got it if his arm was down, but I couldn't tell what that was. Actually, I have the action figures of those. Pretty cool.
So
catchy theme song.
Outcast was here for like about 6 rounds. And he got 106 points. Well, technically, he got 206 points, technically. Because he spent 100 points for one of the silhouettes for this game. And nobody
Which one was that?
Nobody got it. So, you know, he put himself down 100 points, and then he got 200 points. So that puts him up 100 points from what he was. It was round 13. He chose Princess Grace from Tailspin. So congratulations, Outcast. Your gamble succeeded.
Nice work.
He is the second person to do it, of course. You know, the first person obviously was Fitzchozo. So I'm not sure whether anybody was thinking tonight that it was Fitzchozo to do it.
I did.
And that's why I like to keep it on the down low of who's doing it, because, you know, now that 2 people have done it, now it's up in the air who it could be. Right? Mm-hmm. And the thing is, like obvious. Somebody can pick more than one silhouette if you have the points to. You can pick more than one silhouette for each thing. Like obviously there's the 500 mark one for you know for the whole. I think it's the whole game, but
That's
you
risky.
yeah, and that's based on how many points are given out, throughout the game. Uh, so but somebody could choose more than for use 100 points, 200 points. Somebody could use 100 to buy one silhouette and then 100 to buy another one in any game if they wanted to. Outcast says, thank you very much. And Metal says he basically got it by default, but it doesn't seem like anyone would have gotten it if they were here. Yeah, true. He put in an answer.
You never know.
He put in it. He could have put a just I don't know, but he put in an answer. I must say, a quite ridiculous.
Carmen Sandiego.
He put in a quite ridiculous answer that I don't think anybody here would have bought if they would have. Outcast says.
Yeah, he didn't know that. He didn't know no one would show. Like everyone would leave though. That kind of guaranteed success.
Yeah.
Actually, if everyone gets too tired from now on, that's a gamble worth, risking. It's like there might be a chance everyone gets tired and leaves.
Yeah, you're the only one here, and I'm like, he didn't even show up to the game till
Yeah.
So like he was only here for a few rounds, but he got 2 of the round, but it succeeded.
Yeah, victory was assured.
Oh, and I was wrong. I said round 13. It was round 14.
Oh, yeah, that was the last round.
Second to last round. So not my bad.
That was fun. Blast from the past. Except for that princess. What was that all about? I like that show, but come on.
Yeah, he said she made 1 appearance in Tailspin.
I was far out there, man.
Excuse me.
What have you been drinking?
Water?
Cross, get a hold of yourself. Why are you so gassy off of water? What?
I don't know.
A Canadian water.
Let's see.
Fun show. Bucky O'Hare is actually a show created by comic writer Larry Hama.
I almost chose Bucky O'Hare for the silhouette, but I thought, okay, that's going to be too easy. So, and I had to cut him out too. I had to cut out Princess Grace too, of the image.
Oh, that's another Canadian character, Bucky O'Hare.
Let's do a year again next week. It's been a while. So what year for comic character debut should we do? Alpha?
Let's do something more recent. We've been going into the 1900s a lot. Let's do something post 2000.
Okay. Pick a year.
What about really horrible? What about 2014? 2014.
Okay, there we go. Next week is characters that debuted in 2014 in comic books. Just comic books. Comic book character debuts of characters in 2014. Can be DC, Marvel, can be any comic book company. We'll say within the States and Canada.
Yeah. That's the year I stopped buying comics. Well, the mainstream stuff. I still get independent stuff and smaller stuff.
uh, Fitzgerald says, "Are there any characters in my birth year?" My birth year is
Well,
2002. I'm sure there are plenty of characters, Fitzgerald.
you're too late. Too late.
I always get my co-host. He doesn't pick a topic too often, so I sort of picked the topic. I was just getting him to get the year. So maybe in another 10 episodes or so when we do it, maybe we can do 2002. There's usually plenty of characters every year that debut, so it's usually something fairly easy to do. It's just how easy for me, probably most of them. Oh, it's easy to pick the hard ones as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be hard to pick the easy ones. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's a lot of legendary characters who've been around for so long that no one thinks about the ones that have been around less than 20 years.
Yeah. And that's exactly it. That's why it's going to be easy to pick the hard ones probably, and harder to pick the easy ones. That the first 5 rounds are supposed to be almost gimmies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how do I I don't even know what characters there might be. I'm surprised every time I do that. So
Well, it should be fun. People are like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. So next week, Metal did a puking thing face.
Modern comics, gross. Ugh.
So next week, characters that debuted in 2000, comic book characters that debuted in 2014. So with that said, anything you would like to promote, Alpha?
Nothing comes to mind. Maybe Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Fan Edition. That's going on right now, I think, unless it got canceled or something. It probably did get canceled. I don't see anyone there.
If you're from Marvel, what Outcast? That's a few from Marvel. Oh, yeah. Maybe there will be some decent indies in the mix. Yeah. Those will probably be the hard ones.
Ooh, yeah, maybe there's some great indies that got released that year.
Okay, so anyways, again, thank you, Alpha, for joining me as a co-host. It's been great having you here. Thanks for everybody in the chat that came by. It's been great having you all here. We'll catch you all later. See you later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day, night, whatever it might be for you. Love you all. God bless. Oh, and let's not forget.
Wait, ending credits. You showed an ending video? Did it work?
No. So we'll just.
We're missing out on cool credits.
Well, that one.
No, not a
doesn't
countdown.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I just.
What?
I select it, do it, and then I go back to redo it, and it works that way.